Hello everybody, it's Dr. Steve again with another episode of Core Wellness TV. And as you can see, there's something wrong with this picture, isn't there? I thought sitting on a ball at your computer was like the hip, healthy thing to do. But what's the problem here? Over-exaggerated, of course, but what's the problem here? It's too little. The ball's too little. That's the question I get all the time is, what size ball should I get for me? And I'm going to answer that question for you because this is a really good way to reduce stress while you're at your computer. So first of all, if you're 6'2", you don't want a 55 centimeter ball. Usually they go in 55, 65, 75, and 85 centimeters. For workouts, you want to get, if you're under 6 foot tall, you're going to need one that's 65 centimeters. So if you're getting it for exercise, 65 centimeters. If you want one for work, you're going to have to go at least 65 centimeters and more like 75 centimeters. So, this is a 75 centimeter ball. This is a little better for me because whenever you sit, now at least I'm up at the level where my arms can be relaxed down to my side and I don't have to be reaching up on top of my desk surface to be at my keyboard. Now this is my laptop. If you're at a desktop situation, you always would want to have a drawer that pulled out so you could stay really low and close to your center while you worked. For laptops, it's kind of you want to make sure you're up a little bit higher. So you want to get to the point where you're not up like this. So this is a 75 centimeter. You can see for me, I would even, honestly, I go up one more notch because I'm about 6'2". Sorry about the phone interruption. But back to the 75 centimeter ball. I actually go up to an 85 when I'm working for longer periods of time. This is the ball I work at whenever I'm treating my clients and students and patients. I don't like to be hunched over all day, so I sit while I work. But when it comes to computer, I go for the big daddy-o here. And the only problem with this one is it's so big that it tends to push me forward. So what I do, and this is an awesome trick, you can get stretching benefit all day long, is I tuck my feet, and I also stay barefoot as much as I can, whenever I can, because I like to have that afference and input into my body and to my nervous system is very important, but that's for another video. But locking your feet in and then kind of rolling on to your back of your legs and your calves here gives you an automatic calf stretch. I just basically stay in a calf stretch while I work. Because tension draws our calves forward, we want to always have them this way as much as possible. So it provides a nice little calf stretch while you work and it anchors your ball. And this is an awesome, awesome way and then you can actually lean onto one, kind of make some noise, but you lean onto one, and then onto another one. You can get a really good calf stretch like that, or soleus stretch actually is the muscle that we're stretching there. But, so bottom line is when you're working on a ball on your computer, you want one that's high enough so you don't have to reach up into your keyboard, okay? The other benefit of the ball is you can take quick micro breaks, which is awesome. And after you've been there for a while, even when you're sitting on a ball, you don't want to go more than 5 or 10 minutes at a time without at least, rolling into a quick micro break where you can just let your body fall over, stretch, back up. That's an awesome micro break, and that's an awesome thing to do with the ball. And of course, you can just, if you have a little ball workout thing you can just do a little 2-minute ball workout and use it as a refresher to, get you invigorated for another hour of work or whatever you have to do. So that's the ball stuff. Now, even more exciting, this is what I like to do most of all, is we'll step over here to the unplug everything and come to my standing station. I actually use these foam pads. They're stability trainers. What they do is, they're good balance training tools. You stand on them and they challenge your balance. You can close your eyes and they really work you, okay? But honestly here, I'm just using them for height because I don't have that perfect level figured out yet. So for me, I'm on a rocker board, as you can see. This goes back and forth. So I'm working my nervous system, I'm balancing the whole time. And plus, I put on the stability trainers, which gives even just slightly more instability. I step up on it, and now I'm standing on my computer balancing on the rocker board while I'm working. I'm burning calories, I'm training my nervous system. It's real hard to be in poor posture when you're standing on an unstable surface. It forces you to centrate your spine. So this is the best way. This is the best way to do it. If you're going to be doing long periods of time, get a standing desk station, or at least have the option. Have a standing station, and then you can pick up your computer and then go sit at a sitting desk station. The key is to be dynamic. The biggest problem you run into is being in one position all day long, in a cubicle, whatever. You got to get, and you can makeshift a home standing program with those. If you have a desk, you can get one of those what do they call those kitchen things? You can get those wire racks or whatever. They have different heights, and you can find out what works best for you. But you can get to some positions where you can be standing, and obviously you would need a rocker board to do this to get the coordination and calorie burning benefits.
But if you didn't have that, I think yoga blocks would work nicely to stand on too.
Yoga blocks, anything to eventually. I'm at our new office. We are going to be moving here in about April 1st or so. And our new office, I'm going to have my focus point will be a standing desk, and I don't know what that's exactly going to be yet. But standing desk stations are the way of the future. They already have treadmill desks where people are walking very slowly while they're working. They're just trying to get people to burn calories and use their body more often while they're working, and this is a really good way to do it with the rocker board and the standing desk station. So I just wanted to share those with you as my two favorite things to do while I'm working. I'm behind the computer a lot too, and it's important to set your ergonomics up and keep your body from succumbing to a bunch of chronic posture and strain. So that is it for today, except for one little fun thing I'm going to do for you. My kids will like this. Now that we have all these balls out, I saw a dance company do this once. I think you'll get a kick out of this. We've got lots of balls around here. And as you can see, we can turn this, I'm over here. We can turn this into kind of a surfing situation. So here we go.
And this, by the way, is something that...
Do not try this at home. Okay.
I don't necessarily like to see it happen, but the boys sure like it.
So this is an advanced core training maneuver, right? That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed that little blast at the end. I sure did. And I tell you what, you got to have good core stability to do that kind of stuff. And but it's all possible. So until next time, keep thinking good thoughts, eating good food, and keep moving.